Hello everyone. This is Tuesday. I'm thinking it's the 22nd maybe. I kind of don't keep real up on the dates since I'm not working now, but I wanted to show you these little Ozark strawberry plants are doing really well. They need to be watered again tonight. Uh, these tubs are actually setting on top of cement. This whole area, even including our house, used to be a cable station. And so we have to kind of work around some of the things that were here prior to it becoming a home. And so I'm just going to plant flowers in these two tubs that will repel bugs from the strawberries. So I'll have to look in to see what I'm going to actually put in there. But that's the plan. So as you can see, I had the push mower out today. And I had the weed eater out. And those are my jobs. Doug does the full mowing with with the big mower. But so I just got done coming out here, and I do the pathways, as you can see down the side of the row here, and then between these rows. And we had a bunch of grass because we're not done with our tilling. So we had a bunch of grass that was kind of growing up in it and at the side. So I just took our new weed eater and just chopped that all down. We had a bunch of grass out here by the chicken coop, well, the fence, and I took it all down. My son and his wife are coming this week, and I'd kind of like it to be as nice and presentable to them for their first visit here. They wouldn't care, but I kind of would like to, and I was kind of wanting to do that anyway. So this is still our big pile of stone. This neighbor over here is the one that will use his tractor for us and move all this stone right there. And then we're going to see if Seth, my son, will help Doug. They're just going to I'll make sure all the chicks, well, they're barely chicks as you can see, but put all of them up in the chicken house, and it's not very heavy. And so then Doug just wants to set it over here in the grass, like maybe right here, so that we can have all the stone area together. And then we'll have the neighbor over there that we got that chicken house from. He's going to bring his tractor and pick up the chicken house, and then he'll bring it back here and put it on the stone. And then it'll just be a matter of, see the chicken fence here that goes between? Well, we're going to use that kind of chicken fence and put it out here it'll go on this side of that asparagus box. Asparagus is going to go in there. And then we'll just kind of bring it on around here and connect it right here. And then this big section here will come out. And we'll let all the chickens be together. And I'm actually going to sell this chicken house here. But because that one over there has the big run, we've got so much money in that one, we're going to keep that. Who knows, we may decide to do more baby chicks at some point. We may have some sick chickens that we have to quarantine, whatever. But for now, we're just going to keep that one right where it's at. But that'll leave this big one here will be a nice big place for all of them to roost, to lay their eggs, and then they'll have a nice big area to run around in. We used to let them run throughout this whole yard, and then last year when we put in a little bit of garden, we found out that doesn't work too well because those chickens want to go, and they just completely destroy the tomatoes, and we didn't have this much garden that we were going to do. And as I look at it, that doesn't look like that much garden. But the reason it is we're doing square foot gardening. And so what that will amount to is that every one of those, well, not the one clear over there where we have the grapevines, but the two in the middle and then this smaller one on the end will have 1 foot sections, and there will be a plant in at least one plant, depending on what it is, in every one. And if it's a square that we're growing something that you put 5 plants in, then that's what will be in there. And the idea is it breaks down how much weeding you have to do. It's just a whole lot easier gardening. So we're going to give it a shot. In the past, we would have had a garden from that fence probably clear down here and across and clear up there and around and till the whole darn thing and just do row gardening. So this is a lot less space and a lot less hassle. So we'll see how it works, and if we don't like it, we'll change next year. But I got a feeling we're going to love it compared, when we see what we've seen online about it and everything. Okay, so these chickens, well, I was doing this here, and see, I had all of this here already working on the weed eating, and then my battery gave out. These are battery powered, and I don't have another strong battery, so we're going to get one this evening when Doug gets off work. And then I'll pick up right here, and then the chickens like me to throw that in there to them. They love to eat it. So right now they're over here dusting themselves, and they love to just throw dust up on themselves. It's good for them. And notice how the ones kind of eating what looks like gravel. Well, it is. It's tiny little gravel under there, and it's like it serves as grit for them. That's what they have to use in order to be able to eat their food and any kind of lettuce and that kind of stuff that I give them. So, and then these little guys here, look at that little thing. Little my foot. She's just gotten so big. But these here are a little different because they let me hold them, because I've been doing that since they were babies. So I'm glad that I got over my fear of birds. Anyway, it's a beautiful day, as you can see. Gorgeous. There's our pear tree. Huge, huh? Yeah. So we're going to try to actually do something with some of those pears this year. And then my neighbor, he's got an apple tree there and an apple tree there, and he said we could have the apples from them. So we're going to try to do something with those too. So this is a little bit longer than usual. I hope I haven't bored you to death. But you have a good day, and I'll show you the progress of our chicken houses coming soon.